Hello everyone, it's your girl Tahula Setsana, and if I've done this correctly, we're on my personal Facebook page, which reminds me I need to probably reshare it to the dance studio page, the YouTube channel, and on Twitch. So hopefully you can see everything. Had a little bit of technical difficulties earlier today, and so I apologize that it's almost midnight-ish when we're doing this. So let's see if I can make sure that we're all on the correct channels. Hopefully you can see me because I can barely see you. I don't have my glasses on. Yeah. So feel free to give me a shout out. I do have the chat on. So if anybody wants to make any kind of cool comments or whatever, if you see something that you like, because that's pretty much how we're going to do the show today. So I'm going to show you some of the items that we have in the Devi wear line of Devi Dance Studio, because like everybody's pretty much on lockdown. We can't go to conventions and shows and stuff like that, so you guys won't be able to come to a booth. So I'm bringing the booth to you online. Woo! Yeah. So hopefully I've done this correctly. Also, I'm going to try and do a separate recording at the same time. So hopefully that all catches on camera. And if not, then y'all have to see me get up and try to restart the camera again. So yay! Hopefully I'm coming in clear. Let's check and make sure that I am on the Facebook station. Let's see, if everything worked out all right. It should be there. Yay, looks like I'm here. Awesome. So let's go ahead and share that to the dance studio page. And again, feel free to drop a hey, hi, how you doing? Because I will be able to, see your comments. Okay, come on, share. Share to group. No, I want to share to my page, buddy. I mean, I guess I could start a watch party, but share the page. That would be better. Sometimes technology, buddy. I'm just telling you, man. Woo! All right, boom. Watch a live show. If I can spell correctly. I'm telling you, man, once you hit that 30-year-old wall and you need glasses, this shit gets real. Because I'm out of contacts too, and if I had my glasses in, it would be like a big old glare, these big old, photography umbrellas shining down on me. So yeah, woo! Awesome. See? Making sure everybody can see. Sweetness. Hopefully that will be on there. And yeah, so I was hoping to do this a little earlier in the day, but I guess what time are we running? Oh, yeah, 12:30. So yeah, so I'm running on late, but at least they're here. All right, so cool. Starting this thing off, I would love to show you some of the jewelry pieces that I got in. It took me a while to go ahead and get these in. Some of this is the last time I stocked from my last booth that I'd set up. So, just to give you a feel of items that we're going to try and carry pretty often. A lot of these are one-time items that I can't get anymore. I just can't. A lot of these are handmade, and it took a while to import them in, and some things like my suppliers completely sold out. So yeah, without further ado here, let's go ahead and start with take my little notes. So again, also the other thing, I think I mentioned it. So if you see something you like, drop a comment below. I'll be able to check the chat on all the platforms and stuff like that. Once it's sold, it's yours. You can pay via PayPal at paypal.me, Devi Dance Studio US, Venmo, which is Venmo Tahula Setsana, or you can pay through the Cash App, and that is Cash App, cash sign Tahula Setsana, okay? Anything that doesn't sell on the show today will go on our website and our standalone stores. So website is www.devidancestudio.com, and that's DEVI dancestudio.com. And our standalone store, which just shows the Devi wear products, is deviwear.equid.com. So drop those in the description as well, So if for some reason that you don't get to it right now, you can definitely scroll up into the description. You'll be able to see all this information. And again, stuff that doesn't sell is going in the store. Store will have additional probably shipping and taxes and stuff like that on it. These are the prices as of now. Thank you for people who subscribe to my Patreon station, because you will definitely get extra discounts and first looks at things that I bring into the store and highlights of stuff. So it always pays to be a patron of mine, patron of the dance studio. So that's patreon.com/Tattoola Setsana. So it's TAHULLA Setsana. All right, cool. Out of those little plugs there, starting this right off, I would love to present to you, this is one of my favorite items, okay? So hopefully you guys can see all this good jazz. One of my favorite items here is this beautiful, beautiful Afghani Turkmen lapis necklace, okay? So with this particular necklace, go ahead, All right, no, I want it to go. Oh man, see, that's what I'm saying. I try to set this stuff up and it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. 1 second. And there we go. All right, so this particular item here is absolutely beautiful, and it's going to rotate for you. So with this particular necklace, it is actual lapis. I'm sorry, lapis lazuli, and it's a handmade item. It's a choker, kind of like worn like kind of like the now. I checked the stones myself to make sure that they were actual lapis, because sometimes whenever you get things in, especially with stones, a lot of people, it's going to be glass or it's going to be resin or whatnot, but this is the real deal Holyfield here. It's on a braided cord with a button to attach to the back, so it's very comfortable on the neck. Doesn't give you the itchies and scratchies. It has real soldered to. It's one of a kind. You're not going to be able to, you'll see some things that are similar out there in the world, but you're not going to be able to get this particular lovely piece. So this one right here is going for $40, right? And it can be all yours today. Another cool thing about it is it's got glass beads and some also resin stuff around too. These little spacers here, I want to say, are a pack of silver, which are super, super awesome. And you know, the way that it's made is it looks like that the alpaca is not going to touch your skin. So if you have a sensitivity to metals and things like that, you don't have to worry about this particular item breaking you out. So it's definitely one of my favorite pieces. Again, that's $40 for you. And let's go over to the next one. All right, and that would be this big, beautiful baby here. We're just gonna move this down. Whoop. All right, so this one is very, very long, okay? Come on. All right. Now, this one is a 3-tier silver tone necklace. And so it's not actual silver. It's not like a tin or whatnot, but it's a very, very long decorated item. It also comes with earrings that have the lighter coins. So it's a very lightweight item. If you are sensitive to particular metals or whatnot, you can kind of do like how most of us do, which is coat with fingernail polish, or like if you get the clear spray paint kind of sealant that is, you know, it doesn't break people out or anything like that. You can coat it with that so it's not going to tarnish or anything, but it does hang really low. The other cool thing I like about this particular necklace is that since it is so lightweight, whenever you're performing or dancing or whatnot, you don't have to worry about it weighing you down on your chest. You can disassemble it and attach it to any other part of your costume, and it just makes a wonderful, great gift. Like, it also has really cool sound to it since it is kind of lightweight. Definitely, if you like this particular item, this one here is $20 for the whole thing, the whole set. So the earrings and the necklace. Super, super cool. All right. Next item it looks like that we have is this one here. I love this one. All right, stay on. This one is a little bit heavier metal than what the silver tone one is. So this one is actually in a gold tone, okay? let's switch that way. Boom. So with this particular gold tone necklace, it is very, very long. The embellishments on it are acrylic, so it's not actual stones or like kind of like rhinestones, so it's more of like an acrylic, bead. It also comes with earrings. Then this particular item looks antiqued. So it's not actually an antique item, but it looks antiqued. The other cool thing that I like about it is at the bottom, that amulet has a wonderful sound. It's got bells to it. In the back, you'll be able to see that it is attached with a long braided cord that has a little bead, so you can kind of adjust it to however long that you want it. If you want it full length, it's going to hang down towards the navel on most people. The other cool thing is with these earrings are lightweight. And again, they have the same kind of bells as the amulet here. So if you like this particular item, this item is $30, all yours for the whole set. It's just absolutely gorgeous and a wonderful thing to have. And you can even disassemble this too and put this in like a costume or whatnot. But it's so beautiful the way it is. Love to see this go to a wonderful person. All right. And let's see. Next item. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. The little things that I was so anxious to get off the little platform here. All right. And stay up, dude. No? Not going to do it? Going to be difficult today? Darn it. Okay, well, I guess I might have to just show you these by hand. All right. 1 second. Okay. All right, I'm gonna lean in a little bit so you can see these, okay? So this right here is a set of, if you're familiar with like Bollywood style dancing or whatnot, these are earrings, okay? Cool thing with these earrings is they make a little light sound, but they are mirrored earrings. I love dancing with mirrored jewelry because it's just beautiful in the light. Like if you can see like how it reflects in the light right now, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's always breathtaking. Now, you don't have to use these for Bollywood or whatnot. These do come from India because I do have a few things that are from India in stock here. This set of these long earrings are just $15 now. Are they super heavy on your ears? No, they're not super heavy on your ears, so they're not going to really stretch your earlobe or whatnot. They're just a little heavy on the stand. On this stand. Stand's new. It hasn't been broken in yet. But these are just absolutely great if this is your style. That's cool too. Another cool thing is that say that you don't want to put them in your ears. You got like a headband or some kind of head decoration. You can always clip these in to that to add to it. Or if you're wearing like a turban or a scarf kind of wrapped around your head, you can just clip these in to that scarf. And it looks like you're wearing earrings anyways. It's just great for decoration. And, you can disassemble it and add it to a costume too. But again, those long earrings there are $15. Other cool thing is, like I said, that long earrings aren't your style. So, I knew you were going to do that. It wants to go home to the new wonderful person. So, there's that. All right. The next item that I do have for you guys is these other set of mirrored earrings. Now, with these mirrored earrings here, they are smaller, but they also come from India too. They have lighter bells, and they're amazing to have on too. You can wear them casually, or you can put them with dance. And again, they are smaller, but they do have that same kind of reflective nature. The other thing with the mirrored earrings is you don't have to worry about the mirrors falling out or cutting you or anything like that. They are encased. Like this set here is actually encased in the backing. This one is, encased into the brass that's around it. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. It kind of reminds me more of like what the sun would look like. So if that's your thing, honey, go ahead and pick those up. Those small mirrored earrings are just $10, okay? And they would love to come home with you. Ah, darn it. See, I love regular booths. So yeah, pick those up right there. They're gorgeous. Oh yeah, next item. Moving right along. Oh yeah, this one right here. I get so excited at these things. I mean, because like, I know from a performer standpoint, you always kind of want to have something pretty cool that you can work with or rock with or whatnot. That because sometimes it's just that one little piece that really sets your outfit or like brightens up your day or makes your performance a little bit special. And even if you aren't a performer, you can get these things too. They make great gifts, absolutely wonderful gifts. So not too many people don't like jewelry, but it's out there for you. This one here is an Afghan Kunchi bib or collar, okay? The cool thing that I like about this one is that it also comes on that long beaded cord, so you can adjust it. It is worn similar to like a choker or a bib like this, but you can dangle it a little lower. Like say you have multiple layers of jewelry on and you want this on there too. This is another one that's in the silver tone. It's not alpaca silver, but it's light. The other thing with it is it comes with a set of earrings that match it. It's got the bells to it, so it makes a great sound. In the front part, on the amulet part, you'll see these flat disc embellishments. Now that is also resin. In the light, it looks a little black, but in certain lights, it looks more red and crimson. So it's just really spectacular. It's great photographs, and I don't know if you can see in the light here. I know it's turning around a little bit more for you, but just absolutely gorgeous. Spectacular. And you can hear the sound. Isn't that nice? So nice. This one here is $25. All right. Next item. Woo. Yes. This is, I don't have a lot of favorite pieces, but when I was shopping for things for the store, this one really caught my eye. And I was like, oh, I hope that, if I can just get at least one, I need to see this in person and make it stop. Because it was just catching my eye when I was just out. I was just like, oh yeah, no, you're gonna have to hook it up, okay? So let me go ahead and set the earrings up here. And I apologize, I don't have another stand for it. But this one is another Afghan Kunchi item here. It's on that long beaded cord, worn as a bib, and the earrings do match it. I like this one because it's also flexible and movable too. So if you're into any kind of like layered jewelry, or say that you are doing any kind of like more elaborate dance moves, this item will not restrict you. It's not heavy at all. The cool thing that I like about this is not only do you have the different colored beads on it that are acrylic, it's got heavy embellishments. So the cool thing is that you'll see periodically throughout this piece, and these items that I showed you are all handmade, okay? Is that it has the moon and the stars on it, and the paisley kind of print. So it's just absolutely beautiful. Let me take it a little bit closer to the camera. You can see that. It's just gorgeous. The other thing that I like is that some of these little red like rhinestone embellishments here have great fire and great color. So if you're into very sparkly items, this one is the one for you. This item here is $30, okay? And it's the only one I could get, it's the only one I had. It's a handmade item. And this could definitely all be yours, the whole set for $30. All right. Moving along. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you a couple different pieces off of here. Let's just set this up here. Now, the next items that I have are items that I usually carry in the traveling booth or whatnot, okay? These right here, I only have one of. Sometimes I can get more in, sometimes I can't. But this next item I'm showing you, this is the last of the stock, according to my supplier. If they get some in, I'm first on the list, but this is the very last one. So this here is a gold tone anklet, all right? So you would stick like, or barefoot sandal is what a lot of people refer this to. So you would stick like either your middle toe, or some people will do like kind of the next to the last through here. And this just sits on your foot. So it's great whenever you're performing or you're dancing or whatnot. It's lightweight. It shouldn't cause any kind of snags or turn or anything like that. It's got the nice coins to it. Nice little sound there. And it does fit pretty wide ankles. Like I myself have, you haven't noticed, a little bit bigger girl. And it's adjustable up here. So, I mean, these things, like I have a set for myself too, but these things here are really nice. And for me, a person that kind of swells a little bit, I haven't noticed that this will cut off any kind of my circulation, but you know, everybody's different. This anklet, and again, I only have one, is $5, okay? All right. Now we have, oh yeah, this buddy. This is one of my most asked about items. Actually, let me just put it back on the stand here. Move that down. So this is a gold toned S-scroll arm cuff. Now, with this particular arm cuff, if it will stay on the stand, no? Okay. So with this arm cuff, like, you can, it is adjustable, so you can like move it and slide it up your arm. Some people wear them kind of low, some people wear them up high. I only have one of these left. Sometimes I can get them in the silver tone, but the most asked about is in this gold tone right here. And this is the last of my stock that I had. So this item here is $8, okay? If you want it, get it. It's a hot item. Again, I usually sell out. And this is the very last one that I particularly have. Now, would it tarnish or cut your circulation off? Like, I haven't noticed anything or got any feedback from my customers about it, like tarnishing or cutting off your circulation. But you know your body better than anybody else. Don't put it someplace where it's comfortable. Don't put it where it's going to make you uncomfortable, okay? You have options with these cool things. So, again, this one is $8. All right, now, okay, back to the stuff that's here on this little display. Let's grab this one. Okay, so this is a rhinestone necklace. This particular necklace catches in the light exceptionally well. It's on a long chain, okay? I only have one of these. I can't get any more of these. Once it's gone, it's gone. This is a hypoallergenic item, so the metal will not turn or break you out. The other cool thing that I love about this is that it's flexible. So, like, I don't know if you can see in the camera here, but it flexes and moves with the body. It sits really, really well. And sometimes some people, like, whenever I've had things like this out in the booth, they're like, is that real? Is that topaz or is it diamonds and stuff? I'm like, no, baby, this is just rhinestones. So, you know, if you need that extra little bit of sparkle or bling or whatnot, pick this one up. This necklace here is $10, okay? And again, once it's gone, it's gone. I can't get any more of these, right? Put that back here on the stand. All right. Y'all, see, come on today. Like, y'all making it seem like I'm a novice at this. Next piece is, this one comes from Afghanistan. Okay. Now, this is another arm cuff. Okay. It's got a blue set of embellishments on the side. This is actually resin. Okay. So it's not lapis at all, but it is made out of alpaca silver. The cool thing about it is that this is another handmade item. It has ichthus symbols on it, or the little fish or whatnot, if you aren't familiar with that term. It is flexible and stretchy, okay? It just sits right on your wrist or whatnot. Open it up, set it on there, clamp it down. It looks very beautiful in the light. If you are sensitive to alpaca silver, you can still do the clear fingernail polish or spray paint trick, or you can wear it alone. So for people that are definitely into like tribal or ethnic, you know, more true to form styles, I would suggest picking this up. It's the only one I have. It's $8, and you know, it's beautiful. So it doesn't really make any kind of a sound or anything like that, but it does have that nice raised button look on the sides. Okay, so definitely all could be yours for $8. And ooh, let's see, let's get this one off the stand too. Come on, off the stand. Alrighty. Next one is another arm cuff here. Okay, so this one has Tibetan symbols on it. This one is a silver. Now this one has been antiqued as well. Okay, the difference is this alpaca silver jewelry here. This one's old. This one's very, very old. It's a handmade item. You know, like not too many of these floating around. Like I mean, there are some, but like these, you can't really pick these up too often. You have to get them from certain places. Okay, so this is a little bit of a newer type, but it is antiqued as well. So this is another kind of arm cuff. It does fit wide wrist. You open it a little bit, clamp it down, put it on. They're very beautiful. I have a set myself. I want to say that these particular words here mean prosperity and abundance and peace and stuff like that. I have to go back and look in the inventory, but this is the last one that I have of these. And this, sometimes I can get these in, but this particular one is $8. Again, it's the last of my stock until I'm able to order some more or go shopping or, you know, go to those places that I go to get these. You know, imports, it is what it is, right? And let's stick that back on my stand here. I'm just gonna slide you back over here. All right. And let's see, last item. Okay. So those last jewelry items here. All right. So this one comes from my own personal stock. Okay. I've had this a long time. This is real gold. It's a real gold choker and earring set. Now, it does fit more of a small or normal size neck because it doesn't have much give along this clasp here. Okay, you get the velvet enclosure to try and help prevent tarnishing and things like that. Again, this one comes from my personal stock. I'm letting it go because, you know, even though I'd love it, I would love to see it passed on to somebody else who really performs with more items that are like this, or has a nice place to go, you know, just to have a nice gift. This item here is $25, okay? So the whole set. The only reason why like it's $25 is because the earrings are a little tarnished, okay? But this velvet enclosure helps prevent the tarnishing, and with it being real gold, like you can tell the difference between gold tone items and real gold. So this item comes from India, and again, it's just 25 bucks. So if you're interested in it, drop a comment below. This could definitely be yours. I usually put this in the travel booths. I don't know if I'll put it online, but again, that one's there for you. Other things that we do sell that are Devi Wear exclusives is, if you haven't been on the site, we do have body care items. And the reason why we have body care items is because, you know, like even for myself, I've been dancing and performing a long time, and I listen to a lot of people's concerns and comments and things like that. And I try to think about, well, what could I do? Or like even for myself, well, I'm having an issue with this. So somebody else might be having, I'll jump back to that. Have an issue with something else. So in the body care line, like we do have the Sacred Lip Balm, and I sell a lot of these. The cool thing with this is it's not very many ingredients. Everything in here is organic. The container that it's in is a BPA-free lip balm container. It's unscented and unflavored. Some people have noticed because in the ingredients here is cocoa butter, beeswax, emu oil, and coconut oil, okay? So some people have said that, you know, it smells kind of more like honey. Well, that's because the beeswax is 100% organic. And it's very sheer, it's very light. The other cool thing that I like about this is, say that you do have chapped lips or, you know, maybe you wear a lot of heavy lipstick and stuff like that that's extra dry, and this is going to help with that. You put it on before you put your lipstick on. It's going to help make your lipstick last. It's definitely moisturizing. You can wear it alone, and it's unisex. So it doesn't matter, you know, you can wear it. I do have a disclaimer because emu oil does have a tendency to draw moisture to wherever you apply it. So if you have, you know, like a sensitivity to certain things, then you may want to pass on it. But, you know, like the other thing I like about emu oil is it's very healing. So, you know, if you're a person that wants to have, an alternative to some of the other cosmetics that are out there that's supposed to do the same thing, this one is yours. You know, a little bit goes a long way. Most people apply it once or twice a day. I've only had one person say that they applied it a little bit more, but out of 100 and some tubes, one person said they applied it a little bit more, but they still loved it, still enjoyed it. And it doesn't have any kind of a tint to it. So again, it goes on sheer, it goes on clear. Go ahead and pick these up. These are $5 each. The other thing that we have is body scrubs. I'm out of the bath soap right now, but I do have some of the body scrubs available in the Reverie scent. So if you enjoy like rosemary and mint scented items, this is something for you. The cool thing with this is organic coffee, coconut oil, body scrub. All right. So it does have sea salt in it. It's not a sugar scrub because people that have diabetes, you know, this is getting absorbed in their skin. It's going to raise their blood sugar levels and stuff like that. But with the sea salt, it's a great exfoliant in the coffee because the coffee does have caffeine. So my feedback that I've gotten from customers who have used this, and even like I have a set for myself, is you use it after you bathe, okay? So like say that you're in the shower, dip a little bit out, secure the lid on tightly, scrub it on, and then rinse it off. It also has turmeric in it, which turmeric is very healing for the body too. It's an anti-inflammatory agent. Some of my customers have had, you know, like rosacea. There's some guys that use it as like after they shave, to make sure that their skin is still, you know, doesn't have like any kind of razor burn or whatnot. They don't get the bumps and stuff. There's been a lot of people, surprisingly, who are diabetic who absolutely enjoy this. They say that it helps heal their skin, and, you know, deep moisturizes, even in areas that they've always had like an issue with. So and this is feedback that I'm getting, you know. I just kind of wanted to make something that was kind of nice as an exfoliant that was natural. And, you know, because as you get older too, like your skin changes and stuff like that. So definitely with the turmeric, do not use a light colored towel or something like that to blot dry or whatnot, because turmeric does stain light colored items. And even in like the tub or whatnot, just, you know, you can wash your tub out. And it's pretty cool. But this particular, with the body scrubs, these are $8, okay? Some people just use it for their hands and feet. Some people use it all over. Do not put this internally. It does have an oil base to it, so just be mindful and be careful, okay? I don't want you to hurt yourself. But yeah, $8. I do have these in stock. I will let you know whenever I get the bath soaks in. Hopefully I'll be able to get some of those in soon, okay? The other thing is that, you know, we sell deodorant. So our deodorant is organic and natural. I do have an original formula, but then I also have the Decadence line currently sold out of the original formula. So I do have a lot of the Decadence line. We'll be making more, okay? Let me move a Black Panther tea here. All right, so with the deodorant here and the Decadence line, like we have the full-size bottles, then we also have the Deo bars. The difference between the original formula and the Decadence line, both of them have a coconut oil base. It's got aluminum-free baking soda in both of these, and organic cornstarch. So, you know, it doesn't have like a lot of the stuff that would usually cause people problems. These are pretty tot friendly. The base for this is that I wanted to try and create something that not only would help myself, but people in my family have a history of like breast cancer and things. So I was doing some research trying to figure out what would help, you know, try to slow that progression down. I mean, you can't stop what's in your DNA, but, you know, you can do the best you can. Also, with me being a performer, I sweat a lot, and yeah, so I was tired of smelling rancid, and these formulas that I came up with worked well for me. They work well with a lot of other people. Everybody's got different body chemistry. These may not work for you. So, you know, I mean, I have had a couple people that were like, yeah, no, it's not preventing the odor or it's not preventing the sweat. Whereas with it being natural, I mean, you are supposed to sweat. It's just that I've noticed that over time, I don't sweat as much and I don't have to wear it as often, which is a good thing. But in the decadence line, the difference is that this also goes a step further and has cocoa butter in it and beeswax. So temperature wise, these will last at 72 degrees or lower, whereas the original formula is 60 degrees or lower. So if you're like a festival person and you're going out and going camping and stuff like that, pick up the decadence line deodorant because it's going to last you a little bit longer. The original one will turn into liquid, and if you like liquid deodorant, that's cool too. It still works. You know, liquid tends to go a little easier anyways. But I adore these because these are a little bit softer on the skin and a little bit more healing. Now with the Deo bars, I mean, you just use these regular like twist ups and twist downs. Deo bars come in these containers. They're great for like your gym bag or whatnot. You can toss them in there, little kids and things like that. So all these are BPA free containers, even these, okay? So BPA free. You pop the lid up, open, squeeze the sides. Usually you turn it over and the Deo bar falls out. So you just grab it, rub it on, put the container back together, secure the lid, and you're good to go. Out of the Decadence line, I have the scent Midnight Summer. Midnight Summer is going to be a lot darker than the regular Decadence line deodorant, which is a little bit darker than the original. The original formula looks white. Decadence looks like more of an antique white, kind of like a tan color. And then the Midnight Summer is going to look a little gray or black because this one has activated charcoal. So for people that need a little bit more you know, dryness, or at least attempted dryness, that is where the Midnight Summer comes in. All the different scents have different things that they do. I do make an unscented deodorant. I'm just currently out right now. But in the deodorants, okay, original formula, full size, $10. The Deo bars are $4. Decadence line, which is what's featured right here, is $15. The Deo bars are $6. Okay. And again, with these, a little bit goes a long way. Most people put them on once a day, twice a day, something like that. Now, if you're extra sweaty, you know, it is what it is. Other thing, when you switch to natural deodorants, sometimes it takes your body a little while to get used to it. So give it about 2 to 3 months. You may notice that, you know, it is doing for you what you like it to do. Sometimes people will sweat a little bit more the first 2 weeks that they use these. Some people don't sweat at all. It just depends. I mean, it's your body chemistry, you know what it is. I am listening to a lot of other people. I will be working on a coconut oil-free one. It just takes a little while to get the science right, as well as the body lotion. So again, I'm working on that for you too. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, click, and subscribe to the Dance Studio social media outlets. Put the website in your bookmarks. And also visit our new online store where you just be the Debbie wear stuff soon. If you're not interested in any of the stuff that we do offer, but you are interested in these things, by all means, you have these wonderful options that I've made available for you to make it super easy. Oh, other things I meant to mention is I do have these Tibetan earrings here too, which I totally forgot to mention earlier. These are the last of my stock here. These are $10. Okay, so these are silver as well. So they're not going to break you out or whatnot. But the cool thing is that they loop in to your ears. They kind of hang down more like this instead of being front facing. But they're light. They have these nice little clasps here that help secure them in. I sell a lot of these too. I sometimes can get a little bit more in. I have to check with my supplier to see if I can get any more of these in. But this is the last of my stock. And heard my camera go off, so 1 second while I restart the feed here. One moment. Uno momento. All right, come on, dude. Okay. Well, all right, looks like I won't be doing that. All right, turning this off. Yeah, well, we're almost to the end of it anyways. Woo! All right, so there's all that. Another thing too is like, I don't know if you noticed some of the stuff that is behind me. So I have these, not this, but I have these hip scarves here. Now these hip scarves fit wide hips. So I have it in this nice green color and this tiger print too. They are multi-layered, multi-tonal with the coins. This is another handmade item out of velveteen. These here are actually $40. Okay, so if you have wide hips, go ahead and pick these up because sometimes wide hip scarves are kind of hard to find. But these are the last two that I have available, and they can definitely be all yours. They're beautiful, comfortable, and you know, soft or whatnot. The other item that I do have is this big baby over here. Let me go ahead and get this down. Okay, so excuse me one moment. All right. So for my fancy tribal people that are out there, we have in a suit, Chanel, and yarn hip belt, okay? Cool thing with this is that it does have an adjustable front. This does fit more narrow waist, even though these do adjust. It's not going to be in my weight class, but you have the liberty to take these out and, you know, restring it or whatnot, whatever you like to do. So it does have the suit part back on the top of the belt with the chains and the coins here. So some of these coins are rupees, some of these are Turkmen coins. It has a nice sound, but very light, so not overly distracting. This is another handmade item. I picked this up at a show a long time ago. It's the only one I have. And I love how it has like the Chanel and the yarn in it. So if you're into more comfortable, kind of low sound, but just beautiful decorations, I would pick this up. It's also lined with velvet on the inside too. The manufacturer of this is Scarlett's Lounge. So I'm not quite sure if you guys are familiar with Scarlett's Lounge, but a lot of these things they just make one or two of. And when they did make a lot more stuff, I mean, it's just what it is. So these are very, very unique. Okay. So you've got candles on the front. Oh, let me hold this up so you can see it a little bit better. So you got candles on the front here. Then along the sides, you have, you know, like some dancers and some stars, which is super, super cool. And again, with this being a handmade item, it is a little bit heavy around the belt part, so I would definitely secure this a little bit more to cost more an outfit. But it just flows super, super nice. This item here is $55. So if you would like it, drop a comment below. This could definitely be yours. Shipping wise, it will cost a little bit more to ship this to you, but you know, I will definitely let you know. Okay. And again, these items will be in the dance studio page, the ones that don't sell. There's just a few things that won't be, but you can always catch me too at a live booth to see what else we're going to have for sale. Like normally I'll always have the body care line until I sell out, but then the jewelry, it's all different things. So thank you very much for tuning in, especially with this late night show here. Oh my gosh, y'all are awesome. I'm so glad that y'all showed up. Feel free to watch the re-air too. And if you have any questions, just let me know, okay? Thank you so much. I'm going to go pack all this up and check the comments and see you guys soon. All right. Hopefully you stay well. Be blessed. Stay inside. Peace out. Love you guys. Till sits on out. Bye. Bye. Yay. Thanks for coming.